Steve, as pre-season run-out score, 71-0 victory. What do you take out of a game like that?
Yeah, I think some of the young guys that have run out, and Belgium in fairness dug in and really had a go at us at the tackle contest, but I thought some of the stuff was clinical. But ultimately there's still plenty of us to work on. Some boys have got some minutes under their belt and a bit of conditioning and things, and getting people to understand some of our shape and patterns. And ultimately it's been a great week for us to spend 6 days all together in Belgium, and the facilities have been great. The welcome we've had has been outstanding. So we had a big training group this morning as well, so there's been lots going on out there, and more importantly the boys have been interacting with each other. It's been great to get Anna Wynne, Balders and Kingy and those guys away on Webby, so everyone's interacting from the young boys to the more senior guys, and it's been a real good 6 days for us.
I think watching from up there, what stood out particularly in the first half, like you said, was clinical, letting the ball do the work, and actually some good finishes and some tight spots from some of the boys.
Yeah, it was some good finishes. It was nice and clinical, and again it was like having Aubrey, Pricey, Tom Williams, Keelan on the field, young Joe Thomas, Morgan coming on, Dav. It's a real youthful team, and at the end of the day they execute their skills pretty well, but ultimately there's still a long way to go in pre-season. Well, not a long way, but it's another 2 weeks before we go to Zebras. It's another step in the right direction, but ultimately there's a real focus on what we need to be doing, and we won't be sort of jumping from the rooftops about tonight. It'll be well done, and let's get back to work on Monday.
And one of the things you've touched on is obviously the fact that the week in total, the experience being away, a first time away as a group for a lot of the boys, it's some of the work that gets done now during this week will actually hopefully stand us in good stead weeks and months still to come.
Definitely, it gets a little bit tighter, they get to know each other. I know some of the young boys now are more aware of what it needs to be a pro, and in the fact of sometimes it's 3 sessions a day and you need to be engaged, because Rhys Webb and Tom Aberfield and those boys don't accept anything apart from being switched on in every moment of every session. And that's where some of the young boys got to learn and get to. But ultimately it's been great for them to sit, have breakfast, dinner, go around the town, have a walk around, and also interact with each other, and hopefully it'll make us a little bit tighter going into the season, because we're going to need all the bodies we've got.
Next week is another step, another building block towards the start of the Pro 12 season. Leicester away. You expect an entirely different kind of challenge.
Yeah, we know that's going to be a completely different challenge. It'll probably be a completely different team for us going up to Leicester. So that sort of group have had a real good conditioning focus this weekend and a lot of rugby. But we know from what squad Leicester brought down to us a week ago, they're going to add to that as well. They got Gloucester the week after, so we know it's going to be a real physical encounter, and it's going to set us in good stead, ready for Zebras and Connacht and Treviso first 3 games.
And you've touched on it, but a word then finally for our hosts at ASU Waterloo and the Belgian Rugby Federation and their sponsors who've made the trip possible.
Yeah, I think it's been an unbelievable experience for us, and just being away, the hospitality's been fantastic, the facilities have been great, and just the people around, they can't do enough for you, and also our guys have really appreciated it. And even when we went down to Coach Waterloo, the players really sort of buy in, and the whole experience has been outstanding. And I think for us it's something we've really thoroughly enjoyed. We've got so much out of it, and hopefully it'll hold us in good stead. And thank you very much to the sponsors and everyone that has been able to put this together for us.